everyone, and welcome into our reaction for Miracle on 34th Street, the 1947 version. I'm Lorna, this is Colin.
Hello.
And we are WeeBit Reacts. Hello, hi. If you're watching this and you have yet to subscribe, we would love it if you would consider subscribing. And while you're down there hitting that button, please feel free to give the video a wee thumbs up to please the YouTube algorithm gods. Thanks for vibing off me there, babe. That was great. Anyways, so Miracle on 34th Street, I have heard of it, and I think there's a few movies out about it over the years. I'm not sure, but I've never seen any of them, and I certainly haven't seen this one, but I've not even seen the newer ones. I think there was one with that wee girl from Matilda.
I call it the Matilda one.
The Matilda one, yeah. So I don't remember the actress's name, but yeah. So I know.
Or you could say the Jurassic Park one.
True. I don't get that.
The Santa is the guy from Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah. He's like he's the professor, doctor guy. The what's his name from Jurassic Park? He's the main man. Is it John something?
John.
It's not John Connor.
John Rex.
Yeah, John Rex. That's the one.
He's a G-Rex, man.
Anyways, let's get into this Christmas spirit. I would just like to let everyone know that I absolutely love Christmas. I love the holiday period. What? I do. I just love this time of year. I love when the weather's colder, the mornings and the nights are darker. I know that's not for everyone, but I absolutely love it. I love being inside and you're cozy and warm and it's frozen outside. And I love when the trees up. I don't know. I just like the house looks amazing. It just looks like so festive and whatever. So I am super ready for this. We have quite a few, I guess, like holiday Christmas themed movies coming this month. And what we did is we got our Patreons involved in voting for the holiday shows, and we tried to pick I guess like different holiday themed movies within like a kind of similar category. So there's a couple of different ones coming. So this was our more like traditional vote. So like for Christmas movies that were like much older. It's a Wonderful Life would have been on that list. However, it is my favourite Christmas movie of all time, and I watch it at least once every year. But sometimes it's more. Usually it's twice, to be fair. I absolutely love it. It is definitely one of my favourite films of all time. It could just be a number 2 spot. I love everything about it. So that's why we're not reacting to that. However, Colin has not seen It's a Wonderful Life, and maybe next year we could do a My Boyfriend Reacts, even though I have seen it. The only thing is that if we do watch it, I'm going to shout hot dog like every 2 seconds. And I just will be so excited. But then I suppose that's a different kind of reaction. Like it might not be first time, but then it's like nostalgia hit, right? Like, oh, I love it so much. I can't deal. But yeah, so this was like our traditional kind of older Christmas movie that won the vote. We also have like a horror, like slasher themed poll. We had one where it was like Christmas comedy. And then the last one was like Christmas movies that aren't necessarily like they're holiday movies, but they're not really, I guess, like set around Christmas. Things like Gremlins and like Edward Scissorhands and whatnot. So yeah.
Would you say they're Christmas movies though?
No, that's why they're like Christmas adjacent movies. Like they're holiday movies, they're set at Christmas, but maybe not. I don't know. I mean, no, I wouldn't say they're Christmas movies, holiday movies.
Okay.
This is where Colin's going because he's trying to into saying Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Die Hard is a movie set at Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie.
It's a movie set at Christmas. It doesn't even have like Christmas spirit. He's just like yippee-ki-yay and everyone.
If it's set at Christmas, then it's a Christmas movie.
No, it's really not.
That would mean, this is my argument for It's a Wonderful World. Life is not a Christmas movie then.
It's literally about Christmas spirit. And the angel.
John McCain says ho 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 in it.
Yeah. Okay, we're waffling. I hear the comments now. But do you know what? Most of the comments love the intro, but there's always somebody who's like, it's so long. So if that's you, you can skip it. Don't worry about it. Just
You
skip
can shut up.
He isn't kidding on. No, he isn't kidding on. But no, you can skip it. So we try to put chapters in where we can, because I appreciate that not everyone wants to listen to a long intro. But I do know that we have some wonderful people watching who love the wee bit of banter and just our chit chat before and after all the movies. So we definitely don't want to take it out, because it's really our only opportunity to connect with you, with everyone, and kind of share what's going on. So just before we get into the movie, if you would love to support the channel, you can check out our Patreon links, or you can join as a YouTube member. Whatever works for you, but it's not required at all. Let's just get into Miracle on 34th Street. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I think I'll like it. Do you think I'll like it?
Of course you will.
I think I'm going to be in my element. I'm not going to lie. I love like holiday movies, Christmas movies. I just love. I mean, I usually think that you kind of know what you're getting with a Christmas movie. It's like feel good. Like, I don't know. Imagine if it's not. No, don't. I'll be depressed. I'll be fine. Okay, so anyways, this is our reaction for Miracle on 34th Street.
It is old. Look at that aspect ratio.
Yeah. So I'm guessing 34th Street is in New York.
Yeah.
Ah, look at the reindeer.
You're making a mistake with the reindeer.
It's got them in the wrong order.
You've got Cupid where Blitzen should be. And Dasher, oh, Dasher should be on my right-hand side.
Oh, my right-hand side. Is he Santa?
Donna's antlers are but 4 points instead of 3. Still, I don't suppose anybody had noticed that except myself.
No, I don't suppose so.
Glad to have helped you. Bye.
Wait, is he actually Santa? Oh, I wish he was my best friend. I love him already. Oh, that parade would be wonderful. We don't have anything like that here.
No. Put my way. I want to see the parade.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Santa doesn't whip his reindeers. Oh,
no.
Santa likes a drink.
You seem to have got slightly mixed up with this whip of yours. Allow me, will you? Allow me. It's quite simple, really. Don't mind if I show you, eh?
No, sir.
Now then.
Whoa! I hope he's not whipping his reindeer. I don't like it.
You've been drinking.
Well, it's cold. A man's got to do something to keep warm.
You're a disgrace to the tradition of Christmas. And I refuse to have you malign me in this fashion.
Oh, he must be Santa.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were our Santa Claus.
Your Santa Claus is intoxicated.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Do you think Santa's going to step in for fake Santa? But he might not be real Santa anyway, but I'm going to call him real Santa.
Could you be Santa Claus? Have you had any experience?
Oh, a little.
Oh, please, you've got to help me out.
Madam, I am not in the habit of substituting for spurious Santa Clauses. No.
Oh, please.
No,
Do it, Santa, do it.
For the children.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, good. Thank you. Come right this way. Get that costume.
They're mugging Santa in the middle of the street.
I don't think of that. Yeah, like a Christmas parade like that would be phenomenal.
Seen one in Florida at Disneyland, and it was an electric one.
Oh, is it good?
So it's like a big light parade, and it was all Christmas themed.
Look, Santa's on a sleigh.
You want to ride the motorcycle or a car?
No, I'm going to go home and get in a hot tub, and I might stay there until next Thanksgiving.
Oh, really should see the parade. You worked so hard on it.
So is that a Thanksgiving's parade? That'd be November then.
Oh, yeah.
She can see everything from there. That's the 50-yard line.
He's so very fond of Susan. When he asked me, well, I didn't think you'd mind.
Well, I guess it's all right.
I mean, that's a great view for the parade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you're inside as well.
Certainly is a giant, isn't he?
Not really. There are no giants, Mr. Daly.
Maybe not now, Susie, but in olden days there were a lot of...
She's like, no.
Not having it.
Well, what about the giant that Jack killed?
Jack? Jack who?
Jack.
Yeah, wait, what is Jack's second name for the beanstalk?
Oh, your mother and father must have told you a fairy tale.
No, my mother thinks they're silly. People sometimes grow very big, but that's abnormal.
I'll bet your mother told you that, too.
Our mum seems like super practical. No fairy tales, just is what it is.
What do you think of my parade?
It's much better than last year's.
Well, I hope Mr. Macy agrees with you.
It must be so stressful also working on a parade of that size.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for being so kind to Susan. Cleo tells me that you took them to the zoo yesterday.
I must confess it's part of a deep-dyed plot. I'm fond of Susie, very fond. But I also want to meet you.
Oh, diabolical.
What a horrible trick.
It worked.
There goes Santa Claus.
Yes, right down Santa Claus Lane.
I think we should be realistic and completely truthful with our children and not have them growing up believing in a lot of legends and myths like Santa Claus, for example.
She tried to tell me Santa Claus isn't real because she's a liar.
We've got such a big turkey for dinner, and there are only 2 of us. Couldn't we invite Mr. Gailey? Couldn't we?
Well,
Oh, don't even think about it. I'll have a sandwich or something. I must admit I haven't any other plans.
Please,
I don't want you
Mother,
to feel-
please.
well,
Can I ask all right?
I wasn't sure what she said there, but I get it. He's got her to ask. I love it.
I'll see you at 3.
It worked.
Yes.
I just know that with that man on the throne, my department will sell more toys than it ever has. He's a born salesman. I just feel it.
That's because he's the real Santa.
Gee, that sure is an elegant costume.
Yes, I've had it for years.
And years.
They had a costume, but, well, it didn't have no padding, and since I carry my own padding around with me, I got the job, see?
I carry my own padding about with me as well.
Now, you'll find that a great many children will be undecided as to what they want for Christmas. When that happens, you immediately suggest one of these items.
Oh, Santa's caught up in the commercialism.
Oh, don't bother. I'll put it away for you.
Huh? Oh, thank you, Alfred.
He's not got his list though, so...
What do you want for Christmas, Peter?
I want a fire engine just like the big ones, only smaller. It has a real hose that squirts well hot water, and I won't do it in the house. I'll only do it in the backyard. I promise. You see? I told you he'd get me one.
That's fine. That's just dandy. Listen, you wait over there. Mama wants to thank Santa Claus, too.
Oh.
He bought.
Yeah.
I tell you, Macy's ain't got any. Nobody's got any.
Now, you don't think I would have said that unless I was sure, do you?
Macy's sending people to the store.
Yeah, I was just about to say he's sending their customers elsewhere.
Whether Macy or somebody else sells the toy doesn't make any difference. Don't you feel that way?
Only I didn't know Macy's did. I just don't get it.
Yeah, she doesn't get it.
Mr. Macy's not going to be happy.
Oh.
He's going to have a pasty face, Mr. Macy.
That's plenty.
I'll have exactly what you're looking for, I'm sure. There you are, dear. Here. Yeah, that's for you. Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
Well, you better stage an intervention.
I kind of understand it, but you hire a guy to sell your toys and you go to somewhere else.
Well, I'll tell you, I never done much shopping here before, but I'll tell you one thing. From now on, I'm going to be a regular Macy customer.
It's actually working in their favour. Sprinkle a bit of Christmas spirit and away you go.
This seems awfully silly, Mr. Gailey.
He's taking her to go meet Santa. But it's the real Santa, and she doesn't believe in Santa, but it's the real Santa.
He's going to have a problem with that.
No, he's going to be kind. Shop Santa's amazing.
He's going to let you better believe in something.
I'm Santa Claus. Oh, you don't believe that?
Oh, he's on her.
But I must say you're the best looking one I've ever seen.
Really?
Your beard doesn't have one of those things that goes over your ears.
Well, that's because it's real. Just like I'm really Santa Claus.
Say that.
Love it.
All right, folks. Don't crowd. You have all day to see Santa Claus. Now, children, behave.
Oh, she's raging.
Whatever I want, my mother will get for me. If it's sensible and doesn't cost too much, of course. Hello, Mother.
She's too old.
She's like a child who's like 35.
Susan, would you stand over here a minute? I want to talk to Mr. Gailey.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Meets a very convincing old man with real whiskers. This sets up a very harmful mental conflict within her.
Is she going to go back and meet Santa?
They keep waiting for Prince Charming to come along. And when he does, he turns out to be a...
We were talking about Susie, not about you.
Oh.
I must ask you to respect my wishes regarding Susan. She's my responsibility, and I must bring her up as I see fit.
Okay.
But he can't really get annoyed at that. It's not his child.
No.
I'm sorry she doesn't speak English. She's Dutch. She just came over. I told her you wouldn't be able to speak to her.
Oh, he can speak Dutch.
Hallo, ik ben blij dat je gekomen bent.
Oh, Ben Sinterklaas.
Ja, zeker.
Of course, I'm going to start crying. I love it.
Dank u, Sinterklaasje. Sinterklaas kapoensje. Geef wat in mijn schoentje.
Oh, I love it so much.
But when he spoke Dutch to that girl, he was so...
Susan, I speak French, but that doesn't make me Joan of Arc.
What an analogy. I love it.
Hello there. Good to see you again.
It's nice to see you.
Susan's the reason I asked you to drop down. She's a little confused, and I thought maybe...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm sorry to disagree with you, Mrs. Walker, but not only is there such a person, but here I am to prove it.
Yes.
May I have this gentleman's employment card, please?
Yes, Mrs. Walker.
He doesn't have one. They just picked him up off the street.
Here it is, Mrs. Walker.
Oh, no, he does have one.
What else do you do besides read?
As old as my tongue and a little bit older than my teeth. What? I love it.
Go out and talk to Miss Adams for a minute, and I'll be right with you.
All right.
Oh, what's she going to say to him?
The Santa Claus that we had 2 years ago is back in town, and I feel that we owe it to
Have
him.
I done something wrong?
Oh, no.
Mr. Macy wants to see you immediately.
Oh, she can't sack him. He's got to be like, oh, I love this new Santa.
Oh, well, gentlemen, you cannot argue with success. Look at this.
Sales it up.
Over 500 thankful parents expressing undying gratitude to Macy's. Not only will our Santa Claus continue in this manner, but I want every salesperson in this store
Oh, yes.
the store with a heart. The store that places public service ahead of profits. And consequently, we'll make more profits than ever before.
Yeah, because that's the real reason.
I want to thank you two again, and in your Christmas envelopes, you'll find a more practical expression of my gratitude.
Oh, a wee Christmas bonus.
I fired him.
I don't care if he thinks he's the Easter Bunny. You've got to get him back.
He's insane, I tell you. We'll just have to hire somebody else and have him do the same thing.
Oh, no. You heard what Mr. Macy said. We've got to keep him.
Yeah, it's got to be the real Santa.
If you fire him, and then we find out that he wasn't really crazy, Mr. Macy will have us examined.
We could have Mr. Sawyer talk to him.
Of course.
Oh, I was going to say, who's Mr. Sawyer? He's the psychologist.
Mr. Macy suggested that we find something else for the other Santa Claus and keep you on by all means.
Oh, well, thanks. That's mighty good news.
It's so wonderful.
For the past 50 years or so, I've been getting more and more worried about Christmas. Seems we're all so busy trying to beat the other fellow in making things go faster and look shinier and cost less that Christmas and I are sort of getting lost in the shuffle.
Yeah, that's true. Even lost in the shuffle now. Except for me, I've got so much Christmas spirit. I'll give everyone it. You want some Christmas spirit? I got some. You can have it. Take it.
Ho, ho, ho.
If I can win you over, there's still hope. If not, then I guess I'm through.
I like it. So that's what the movie's about.
Oh, Mr. Kringle.
Yeah?
The first thing in the morning, would you report to Mr. Sawyer's office?
Sawyer?
Yes, he'll just give you a little examination.
No, you don't.
Oh, I don't mind. I've taken dozens of them. Never failed one yet. Know them by heart. How many days in the week? 7. How many fingers do you see? 4. Who was the vice president under John Quincy Adams? Daniel D. Tompkins, and I'll bet your Mr. Sawyer doesn't know that.
Love it. He's a pure buzz.
He is a wee bit crazy, but...
Hi, I love it.
Would you get me the Brooks Memorial Home in Great Neck? It's a home for old people. That's right. I want to talk to the doctor in charge.
What does she think? He's escaped from some,
Patient home.
like, elderly care home or something?
How many days in the week? 7.
Shut up.
You're rather nervous, aren't you, Mr. Sawyer?
Yeah, but why are you nervous?
How many fingers do you see?
3. Oh, you bite your nails, too.
Get him, Santa.
Be glad to.
I wonder if these were like real tests for them. Someone let us know.
And it may interest you to know that I've been happily married for 26 years.
Married for 26 years, but I don't think happily.
People are only institutionalized to prevent them from harming themselves or other people. Now, Mr. Kringle is incapable of either. His is a delusion for good. He only wants to be friendly and helpful.
That's what I feel, too.
I feel that as well, because he's the real Santa.
I'm afraid I'll have to disagree with you again, Mr. Sawyer.
But
If you tell Chris there is no Santa Claus, I grant you he'll argue the point. But he'll not become violent.
No, he won't, because he's just Santa.
Well, I know Chris always carries a cane, but surely you're not implying he'd use the cane as a weapon.
Mrs. Walker.
I don't like this guy.
Nope.
I hope he gets a lump of coal.
So when he exhibits his latent maniacal tendencies, which I assure you he will, please realize the responsibility is completely yours.
Oh, I don't like him. No wonder he's not happily married. His wife's probably miserable because that's her husband. He could just believe in Santa and be happy, but he didn't.
I've had quite a bit of experience, and I assure you Chris has no latent maniacal tendencies.
No, he's too sweet. He's the best.
All that's got to happen is for a policeman to ask him his name. A big argument. Clang, clang, Bellevue.
Clang, clang.
If someone was within, they could steer him away from any trouble.
You mean sort of take custody of him? Do you think he'd agree to that?
I'll talk to him. I'm sure he will.
In that case, he can stay.
Good. Thank you.
And who's going to be driving him about?
Me? Me? It'll be me. I'm going to be his best friend.
And I'll call you as soon as my wife's past feeling.
Oh, no.
Now, really, Mrs. Walker, if I am willing to let my wife have a big headache in the morning, the least you can do is to have a little headache tonight.
I mean, there's a little bit of compromise, right?
Do you know what the imagination is?
Oh, sure. That's when you see things, but they're not really there.
Oh, I feel so sad for her.
That's right. Go on now. Call the other monkey up front. Now you're a ghost.
She's a vibe, man.
She's such a vibe.
Mrs. Walker just happened to mention that they're looking for a room for you here in town.
That's right. Dr. Pierce doesn't want me to make that long trip every day.
Well...
Oh, is he going to accept him into his house?
If you'd like to move in with me, I'd be only too happy to have you.
Well, that's awfully nice of you.
You could ride to and from work every day with Mrs. Walker and...
Oh, he's scheming?
He is scheming. They're both scheming.
Now, don't forget to scratch. You're not scratching. You're not...
Is that a robotic monkey?
I don't know. I mean, it's her first time playing.
No, it's a good effort.
She's done well.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, she's having a good time.
Phone's upside down.
Hello?
No. Oh, dear.
Thank you, darling.
Oh, she's done it again.
No, dear.
Oh, darling. How silly of
Oh, she's a vibe.
It's Mrs. Shellhammer, and they have the loveliest room, and they'd be so happy if you'd stay with them.
That's very sweet of them. Please thank them very much. But I'm going to stay with Mr. Gailey.
Ah, they're scheming.
I think I'd better get the meat.
But there must be something you want for Christmas. Something you haven't even told your mother about, eh?
That's what I want for Christmas.
Oh, a house?
A real house. If you're really Santa Claus, you can get it for me. And if you can't, you're only a nice man with a white beard, like Mother said.
Susie, just because every child can't get his wish, that doesn't mean there isn't a Santa Claus.
That's what I thought you'd say.
She just wants a wee home.
I guess you can't get it, huh?
I didn't say that.
Wait, if we can wish for a house, get me a piece of paper, I'm writing to Santa.
It's a tall order, but I'll do my best. May I keep this picture? Thank you.
Santa's ego's going to get the best of him, but just to prove to that lassie that he's real, man, he's going to get a house. She's too sensible.
She's very sensible. guy got 2 single beds in his bedroom. Don't get it.
Of course, someday I'd like to get a place on Long Island. Not a big house, just one of those junior partner deals around Manhasset.
I know just the kind of place you mean.
I love it. The scheming going on between both of them. They're advertising other places. So interesting.
It's a wee bit too far.
Yeah.
We don't carry that brand, but I think Gimbel's does. Let me see. Yes, here it is. I thought I noticed it before.
Sending your customers to get what they need so that then they're loyal to you is, I don't know, fantastic marketing, if I'm honest.
Hold it, Mr. Gimbel.
Oh, rivals together.
I have a friend, a doctor. He's been very kind to me. He needs an X-ray machine.
I'll make up the difference.
Buy it through the store and get 10% discount.
I can get it for cost.
Look at them all working together. I was going to use it to get the house for the wee lassie.
But they're still trying to win, just even though it's a good cause.
Yeah, they just want to one up each other.
Doesn't your mother ever sing to you at night?
Why should she?
For no reason. I just think it's kind of nice that
Do you want me to start singing to you at night, like a lullaby?
home again, jiggity jig. To market, to buy a fat hog. Home again, jig.
Sounds that, Bubble?
Do you happen to have a spare piece?
Santa Claus is chewing his gum. Way, Santa Claus is chewing his gum.
See if this bursts over his beard and he needs to get it chopped off.
Stop saying stuff like
Swear
that.
to God.
Oh! Oh! He doesn't have to get it chopped off, but that would be sore.
Well, I was telling that to Mr. Sawyer, see, and, well, he says that's very bad. It's what he calls a guilt complex.
Ugh, Sawyer's a poo-poo head.
It doesn't seem to me that you've had time to be guilty of anything much except overeating.
It's nothing to laugh about.
Whoa, the fat shaming from Santa?
It's a lot of rubbish, Alfred. Don't listen to it.
Oh, Santa's a savage. That caught me off guard.
Oh, sure, I go every day for a little while after I finish my lunch. Oh, he don't soak me nothing. He's doing it for free because I'm an interesting case.
Nah, he's doing it because he's a meanie.
No, just that I hate my father. I didn't know it, but he says I do.
And he sees you every day?
Oh, this guy.
Excuse me, Alfred. A few things have just come into my head, and I'm going to say them.
Yes, Santa. Maybe you shouldn't fat shame your pal though, but go stick up for him. Be fair, you know, that wrong way overeating.
No. But you, outside.
What business is it of yours?
I have great respect for psychiatry and great contempt for meddling amateurs who go around practicing it. You have no more right to analyze Alfred than a dentist has to remove a gallbladder.
Exactly.
I think I'm better equipped to judge that than you are.
I don't think so.
Leave this office immediately.
Now, either you stop analyzing Alfred or I go straight to Mr. Macy and tell him what a malicious, contemptible fraud you are.
Get out.
Yes, call him out, grass him in.
You're heartless. You have no humanity.
Are you going to leave?
Yes.
Oh, he bopped him. Nah, stop.
Mr. Sawyer! Mr. Sawyer, are you all right?
Look at that bump! Mr. Sawyer, he's unconscious.
Nah, he's not. He's playing.
But you must have done something to him.
Oh, that is a big bump, though.
I told you had latent maniacal tendencies. Well, I think this proves it.
Oh, what a wee snaky rat.
Still shouldn't help him.
You explain to Mr. Kringle. After all, you're a friend of his.
I won't do it. I can't do it. I've grown very fond of him, and this would be like coming out and telling him that I thought he was insane. This is going to hurt Chris very deeply, and I don't want to be the one to do it.
Yeah, because she's loving him now. She's going to believe in Santa as well. I can't wait. I think he'll even get through to Sawyer. Sawyer will believe in him.
Yeah.
Mr. Kringle.
Yep?
Mrs. Walker wanted me to tell you that we're going to take some publicity pictures this afternoon down at the City Hall. You and the mayor.
Good.
I don't. They're not going to City Hall. They're a liar. Don't go. I can't believe they're kidnapping Santa.
No, he's gone willingly.
But he doesn't know that they're kidnapping him.
Where to? Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did she know about this?
Yes. We all discussed it.
Oh, he's just such a wee twister because she clearly wasn't happy.
But why, Doctor? What did he...
Oh, he's quite comfortable. He's going to be with us for a few days, and...
Nah. Break him out.
Yes, in view of his examination, I'm afraid I shall have to recommend commitment.
Nah.
What?
Oh, look, everyone's got a house coat on.
Why'd you do it, Chris? You deliberately failed that examination, didn't you?
Oh, okay. Why?
Interesting.
I had a feeling Doris was beginning to believe in me. And now I find out she was only just humoring me all the time.
But I just talked to her on the phone. She didn't know anything about that taking pictures with the mayor. That was Sawyer's idea.
Yes, because she does believe.
There's Mr. Sawyer. He's contemptible, dishonest, selfish, deceitful, vicious.
A snake, a rat.
But, Chris, you can't just think of yourself. What happens to you matters to a lot of other people.
Yeah, what about the kids?
Who knows? Maybe someday the Sawyers will be in here instead of out there.
You're right. I ought to be ashamed of myself. Even if we can't win, we can go down swinging.
Exactly. Get that Christmas spirit back.
No, swinging is what got him in here.
But you'll get me out of this. You'll think of something.
It's not going to be easy, Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, they're a team though. They'll manage it.
That's a lot of nonsense. Dangerous, my foot. I don't care if he failed 10 examinations. You had no right to do it. Now, you get the case dropped tomorrow, or you might have another lump to match the one that Chris gave you.
So that Sawyer get put in your place.
Saw you later.
An alleged mentally ill person.
I request a formal hearing to which I may bring witnesses.
They're gonna get him out, and everyone's gonna say nice things about him, and I'm gonna be happy.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Macy would rather drop the whole thing right now.
Well, it can't be done. It's too late now. Kringle has been examined by psychiatrists of a city hospital. It has to go through the regular routine.
Oh, we must avoid publicity.
He's messed up. Unlucky. He would need to say he lied.
Yep.
Swallow his pride.
You know, if I'm going to win this case, I'm going to have public opinion and plenty of it. And publicity's just the way to do it.
Oh, everyone's going to talk about him because he's the best Santa that's ever lived in the whole of the planet. And from Macy's, all the mums will be like, yeah. And the kids will be like, that's my Santa.
I'm an honest man, and nobody's going to hold it against me for doing my duty as I see it.
Yeah. Stick to your morals.
I promised your mother you'd be in bed by 8 o'clock, and it's way past.
Aren't you coming too?
I'll be up in a minute to tuck you in. Now, scoot.
Now, how about a great big kiss for Grandpa,
Oh, because he put Santa. Yeah, they're not talking to him.
No hug, no kiss, no anything.
I don't blame them. Any man who puts Santa Claus on trial for lunacy.
Yeah, get him told.
You don't think that lawyer's going to be stupid enough to let him admit anything, do you? He's naturally going to deny everything, and I'll bring witnesses, and he'll bring witnesses.
Yeah, because he's not lunacy.
I'm pretty sure they can drop the case whenever they want.
In the matter of Chris Kringle, Your Honor, the commitment papers are before you. Your Honor, please, I should like to call the first witness.
Oh, no messing around. Straight to it.
Mr. Kringle, you don't have to answer any questions against your wishes or even testify at all.
We have no objection, Your Honor.
He's going to spread his good cheer and goodwill.
What is your name?
Chris Kringle.
Where do you live?
That's what this hearing will decide.
Touche.
A very sound answer, Mr. Kringle.
The judge just wants to be loved by his grandkids.
I believe he was employed to play Santa Claus. Perhaps he didn't understand the question correctly.
Oh, I understood the question perfectly, Your Honor.
Because he's the real Santa.
And if he is the person he believes himself to be, just as you are, then he's just as sane.
Granted, but he isn't.
Oh, but he is, Your Honor.
Is what?
I intend to prove that Mr. Kringle is Santa Claus.
He is Santa. He's gonna win. He's gonna win.
I'm confused, but since when did the state take over from Macy's?
What about your bosses, Hayslip and Mackenzie and the rest of them? What do they say?
And I am jeopardizing the prestige and dignity of an old established law firm, and either I drop this impossible case immediately, or they will drop me.
See?
I beat to it. I quit.
Yes, Christmas spirit.
He needs me, and all the rest of us need him.
Yeah, we do.
Don't you see, it's not just Chris that's on trial, it's everything he stands for. Joy and love and all the other intangibles.
Oh, Fred, you're talking like a child. You're living in a realistic world, and those lovely intangibles of yours are attractive but not worth very much.
Me and Fred are like kindred spirits. We're the same person.
You give up your job, you throw away all your security, and then you expect me to be happy about it.
It's his life, lady.
Someday you're going to find out that your way of facing this realistic world just doesn't work. And when you do, don't overlook those lovely intangibles.
Yeah, you're going to have a little hope, a little love.
Good day.
See you later.
Why, this old man is...
Oh, Tommy, go in and get Mother's scissors, will you?
Look at that sellotape, that present.
I love it. That's how you sellotape them.
It's up to the state of New York, and I'm just their duly appointed legal representative. Kringle has been declared a menace to society by competent doctors.
Oh, he's hardly a menace.
Sometimes I wish I'd married a butcher or plumber.
Oh, I can't believe he's on trial for being Santa.
Chris Kringle, your employee, is he not? Yes.
Do you believe him to be truthful?
Yes.
Do you believe him to be of sound mind?
I certainly do.
Because he is of sound mind.
Do you really believe that this man is Santa Claus?
Well, gives every indication.
I asked you, Mr. Macy, do you really believe that this man is Santa Claus?
He is Santa. Say yes.
I do.
Let's go, Mr. Macy. Get me on the stand.
Psychologist. Where'd you graduate from? A correspondence school? You're fired.
Yes.
Hey.
Your Honor, we request an immediate ruling from this court. Is there or is there not a Santa Claus?
Well, the court will take a short recess to consider the matter.
Nobody else hear him go.
Exactly.
How can I seriously rule that there is a Santa Claus?
Because there is a Santa Claus.
You're gonna be an awful popular fella. And what about the Salvation Army?
I mean, you wouldn't even be lying anyway, because there is a Santa.
That you rule there's no Santa Claus. Go on. But if you do, remember this. You can count on getting just 2 votes, your own and that district attorney's out there.
Give Santa his life back.
I think this is just to see if Santa exists or not.
Yeah.
Will Thomas Mara please take the stand?
Who, me?
Thomas Mara, Jr.
Yes, he believes in Santa. She's got a subpoena.
Hello, Daddy.
Here, Tommy.
The witness is obviously a very naughty boy.
No, he's good.
That's what his dad's going to say.
Why are you so sure there's a Santa Claus?
Because my daddy told me so. Didn't you, Dad?
Oh, there we go.
Yes, he did.
My daddy wouldn't tell me anything that wasn't so. Would you, Dad?
Got him.
Don't forget a real official football helmet.
Don't worry, Tommy, you'll get it.
Oh, I love this the movie so much. What the heck?
Your Honor, the state of New York concedes the existence of Santa Claus.
Yes.
I therefore request that Mr. Gailey now submit authoritative proof that Mr. Kringle is the one and only Santa Claus.
Oh, okay. How?
I ask for an adjournment until tomorrow.
The court stands adjourned till tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Oh, how are they going to pull it off, though?
Then I'm going to write him a letter right now and cheer him up.
I want to write him a letter and say that I love him.
Size of that.
Our handwriting's pure immaculate.
Better than mine.
Yes. She believes in you as well.
How nice is that handwriting? As
Yeah. Well, they have like a mail thing in their house? Or is that in the office?
I don't know, but if it's in the house, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Lou, how many Santa Claus letters we got down at the dead letter office?
I don't know. There must be about 50,000 of them. Bags and bags.
It'd be kind of nice to get rid of them, wouldn't it, huh?
Yeah, but...
Are they going to send them all to the courthouse?
Not one competent, authoritative proof that this man is Santa Claus. In view of these facts, and especially since...
I'm excited for him to win.
Furthermore, the United States postal laws and regulations make it a criminal offense to willfully misdirect mail.
Yes.
We are very happy to concede Mr. Gailey's claims.
For the record, Mr. Mara?
For the record. Anything to get on with this case.
No other address whatsoever. Yet these letters have just now been delivered to Mr. Kringle by bona fide employees of the post office.
Yes.
Proof that a competent... 3 letters, Your Honor, are hardly positive proof.
But he's got a big sack.
I have further exhibits, Your Honor, but I hesitate to produce them.
Yes, produce them, Mr. Gailey.
But, Your Honor...
Put them here on the desk.
Walk straight into his trap.
Bring him in, boys. Get those letters delivered. Oh my goodness, there's so many. And they just keep coming. I love it. It's so magical.
Therefore, the Post Office Department, a branch of the federal government, recognizes this man, Kris Kringle, to be the one and only Santa Claus.
Yes, he is. Let's go.
Since the United States government declares this man to be Santa Claus, this court will not dispute it. Case dismissed.
Yes, he was just waiting for something. Santa Claus is free. Good job.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. And a very Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, Mr. Kringle. And the same to you.
Merry Christmas.
We're having a big Christmas party at the Brooks home tomorrow morning. Breakfast, a beautiful tree, and I'd like to have you and Susan.
Oh, thank you. I can't think of anyone I'd rather spend Christmas with.
Oh, no, that's so sweet.
Tonight? I can't. It's Christmas Eve.
He's gonna deliver all the presents. Look at all the presents.
You know my assistant Alfred, Mr. Macy?
Yes, Alfred. Oh, it's the X-ray machine.
Chris, all I can say is the state Supreme Court declared you to be Santa Claus, and personally and professionally, I agree with them.
Oh, I love Christmas spirit.
I'm sorry, Susie. I tried my best, but...
You couldn't get it because you're not Santa Claus, that's why.
No, but he is Santa Claus.
You must have faith in him.
But he didn't get me That doesn't make sense, Mommy.
Faith is believing in things when common sense tells you not to.
Huh?
I love this, wee lassie.
May I drive you home?
Thank you.
Now, if you'll go this way, you'll miss a lot of traffic. I've written it all down. So you go along Maple.
Are you scheming?
I believe. It's silly, but I believe.
Silly, but I believe.
I believe. Stop, Uncle Fred! Stop! Stop!
It's the house.
But this is my house, Mommy. The one I asked Mr. Kringle for. It is. I know it is.
It is for you.
Mr. Kringle is Santa Claus.
Yes. Chris. They're gonna get the house. And they are getting together.
It even makes sense to believe in me now. I must be a pretty good lawyer. I'd take a little old man and legally prove to the world that he's Santa Claus now.
That's an achievement.
Oh, no, it can't be.
Oh.
The end. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I loved it. It was filled with so much holiday cheer. I wasn't sure what it was going to be about. I didn't realize they were going to put him on trial to prove that he was Santa. That was brilliant. That was amazing, actually. It was totally epic. For me, a perfect Christmas holiday movie with that, like, good vibes, good feelings, you know, turning the non-believers into believers. Yes, I really love Santa. I love Santa.
No, it was good.
It was so good.
Christmas is here.
Christmas is here. Honestly, what a perfect movie for this time of year. And like I say, it's just filled with all that like really good spirit that I love. All that whimsy, that Christmas whimsy. I'm buzzing. I really love Santa. Absolutely in my element. I think, you know, so this was in 1947 version. And I think we are definitely kind of figuring out along the way that some of these like older black and white movies are absolutely, they're just shot so well. They stand the good test of time. So we are certainly interested in exploring more older movies. I mean, I think we're quite happy to watch a bit of everything. Also, you know, like world cinema as well. And we're just happy to kind of check it out. But I think when we came into it, I suppose like a lot of people, I mean, we're not young. I mean, I'm only a few years shy of 40, 2 years shy of 40, and Colin's in his 30s as well. So we're not like incredibly young, but obviously we're not old. So I think when we got into it, sometimes you have that mindset of being like, oh, it'll be dated, it'll be a bit old fashioned, it won't really be for us. And then because of the channel, we're like, do you know what? It doesn't hurt to try a little bit of everything. And the oldies are just...
They're winning.
They are winning by quite a lot. I think most of the older movies that we've seen, anywhere between like the ones from the 40s, maybe like up to the 80s. I mean, I was born in the 80s. I don't consider that to be too old, but I suppose it's not, they're not recent either. But all of the movies that we've watched around there, most of them have actually hit really well. Not to say the newer ones haven't, there's been a couple, but I'm just really happy. I love Christmas. I don't know if it comes across. Colin has got a lot on his hands this month.
Especially what's happening tonight.
What's happening tonight? Oh yeah, I'm putting my tree up tonight. Just a quick story. We went to put up our Christmas tree yesterday. Took it out the box, plugged it in to make sure the lights were working. I have one of those pre-lit trees, so the lights are on the tree, so you don't put your own lights on, because that saps my Christmas cheer, putting lights on a tree. It is honestly such hard work. And
did you mean that?
What?
Sap?
No, I was just talking.
Christmas tree.
Oh, sap. Yeah. Okay. No, I didn't even get it. I had to explain it to me over my head. But yeah, so we just went to plug in the trees. We're about to put it up, and my cats have chewed the wire at some point last year, and the lights are not working. So instead of battling with Christmas lights, we bought a new tree. So this is our first Christmas tree together. Milestone, baby. But I'm so sad because the tree that I've had for a lot of years now, and when I bring it out, it is a lovely, lovely tree. However, I did manage to find one that's very similar, and I think actually a little bit prettier than the last one, because it's got a slight frosty vibe to it. So once we get it up and we get it all decorated, we'll post a wee picture for you on the community tab over here on YouTube. But yeah, I love that. I'm buzzing. And I'm really looking forward to watching more holiday / Christmas movies for the rest of the month. But thank you so much for watching as always. I'm really sorry, but I really like Christmas and I just can't get away from it. Look at this smile. I'm going to be smiling for ages. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you still haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. While you're there, give the video a wee thumbs up as well. And yeah, I'm Lorna, this is Colin, and we're WeeBit Reacts.
Bye.